So today I wanted to do a technical analysis video for Tesla stock. So reason for Tesla stock is for two reasons. One being that Elon sent out a letter to employees saying a bunch of different things, touching on a bunch of different subjects and whatnot. But the main thing that stood out to investors is that they're laying off 7% of their workforce, and also some statements that Elon had made in this letter, mentioning that Tesla is going to be going through some difficult times, and the road ahead is going to be difficult and whatnot. So that was something that shook the stock up, or shook the stock down, I should say, Friday. So you can see here, Tesla stock went from about 350 down to about 300, even closing at 302 on Friday. So that's about a 13% drop in one day. So pretty massive move. So second reason why I want to talk about Tesla stock is Tesla is a stock that I actually own in my long-term portfolio, and I've actually been trading in and out of for about the past year in my Robinhood more shorter term portfolio, like swing trade portfolio. So you'll see here, it doesn't show my third share on here because I had three shares in total. But I bought my first share at 291. I bought my second share September 6th at 281, and my third share September 28th at 267. And I sold all three shares at an average cost of 340. So that makes about a $180 profit. So nothing too crazy, and really whatever about, but profits, whatever. So more importantly, let's go to the charts so I can show you guys exactly how it is that I break down my technical analysis on Tesla. So here we're looking at a weekly chart of Tesla, and with my swing trades, I'm always looking at weekly charts. So here's a trend I want to show you guys. So when Tesla first IPO'd back in 2009 or whatever, 2010, sorry. Back then electric cars was really not a thing at all. And the big car makers like Chevy and all them was, if they came out with a electric car, it was like this goofy little thing, and it was just like nobody wanted to buy that. Nobody wanted to own that ugly thing. So their stock just kind of just didn't go anywhere, didn't go nowhere, and then it just took off. And here's the thing to pay attention to is when they first IPO'd, they were not a profitable company, and nobody was really into electric cars, electric vehicles back then. So, here they are just going year by year for about the first 3 years after their IPO of being unprofitable. And then they post this massive profit of 12 cent EPS. Sorry. So, and they post profits after profits after profits, quarter by quarter. And then they go back negative and negative, and then here they go positive once again, and negative, 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 and they went positive as of their last earnings call. That is, unless you're watching this after the 30th, because that's when their next earning call is, 30th of January. So here's the thing I want to point out is, okay, they're posting negative quarter by quarter earnings. Then they post positive earnings and their stock shoots up. Well, here's the thing. Stock shoots up and it pulls back and it shoots up some more, and then it just kind of goes nowhere, consolidates, whatever, and then my computer moves though. Okay, here we go. And then once again, they post another profit. I tried to circle that. And then boom, takes off again, consolidates some more, and boom, here we are today. So how can you use this scribbly mess to make any sort of profit off of? Well, let me show you. If my computer will operate. Okay, here we go. So if you take a look at where Tesla stock peaks out at, and you just kind of highlight that zone, and then also take a look where Tesla stock bottoms out at, highlight that, like that. Here's where it peaked out at previously. Here's where it bottomed out previously, and boom, now we have our areas of where we look to buy and we look to sell. So if you are trading in and out of Tesla, you want to be buying at the areas where it typically bottoms out at. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed to bottom out there, but this is an area where it typically bottoms out at. And so then if you're looking to then sell those stocks back, you're looking at these areas right here, and this is where you're going to be selling. So it's kind of like with Tesla stock. Tesla stock is a very volatile, consolidated stock. So this stock is, in my best description, my best way to describe it is like playing tennis. If you buy it here and you sell it here, or if you're a short seller, you short it here and then you cover your short sale here. So this is why, and I also want to point this out, this is why you should always do technical analysis. And if you don't know or understand technical analysis, this is why you should when you're investing in stocks. Sure, you can buy stocks at any given price, at all-time highs, at lows, whatever, in the middle. You can buy it anywhere, whenever you feel. But here's why you should always look at the technicals, because let's say you bought Tesla at, let's say, about 340. Well, all the while the people who are doing their technical analysis, doing their homework, are buying at key levels where Tesla stock tends to reverses. You're buying it right in the middle, and if you bought it here, say if you bought it somewhere here at this time, you've just been getting bounced back and forth all throughout this. Like for the past, let's say you bought it here, for the past year and a half, you've just been getting thrown back and forth. So instead of being the tennis player where you hit the stock, where you buy the stock here and hit the stock here, you're the ball now, getting bounced back and forth. You're not the tennis player, you're the tennis ball. So that's why you should always pay attention to technical analysis, in my opinion. But now let's go back to present day. So let me go ahead and clear all this stuff off because we don't need it no more. We already have our levels mapped out of where we need to buy, where we look to sell, and how we can move on. So like I was saying, the past earnings reports, when it reported a big beat, the stock shot up, pulled back, continued up, stock shot up, pulled back, continued up, stock shot up, pulled back. But it's kind of doing a different type of move now. It's more choppy. Let's put it that way. It's more choppy. And I think that's because, one, the trade wars is putting a lot of uncertainty in the market. Right now we have a government shutdown. There's also just news with Tesla just alone. I mean, the company itself is just a very volatile company. They go through massive amounts of like euphoria, everything's great, to I don't know if this is sustainable, and sure enough, it does not turn out to be sustainable. But then here comes some more hype, and so that's just Tesla stock. If you're into volatility, like, you'll love being in Tesla, like invested in Tesla and stuff like that. But if you hate volatility, yeah, do not buy this stock, guarantee. So yeah, like I said, right now, where it's at now, it's at a key level where investors look to buy. So I'm not buying right now, but I'm definitely hoping that Tesla can move down just a little bit further, closer to this zone. I'd really love to buy it in this zone, especially in my long-term portfolio. And if it breaks down even lower than that, well, I mean, to be honest, to see Tesla drop below 200, I'd be a bit worried. But I mean, hey, we'll see. Investing is investing. You can't always tell the future and see where everything's going, because if it was that way, we'd all be rich, right? But anyway, yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video and enjoyed my breakdown on Tesla stock and how I trade in and out of Tesla stock. And if you like the video, hit that like button and consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.